everybody. I'm in my studio today and I wanted to talk to you a little bit about series work and how important it is. In my Sunday challenges, I usually have you do, for whatever challenge it is that day, I usually have you do multiples. And there's such good reason for this, and one of the reasons is it gets you out of your head. So when you're working on several, you don't really have time to think about trying to make a good painting out of it. So that's number one. Number two is you have several of them, and some may work out and some may not work out. And along the way, you can try to resolve the ones that don't work out, but you will almost certainly get one or two that you like out of the mix. So in my deep dive design course that I have available, this month we did working from small to large. And so I did series, and the series were these yellow pieces and the bigger ones here that you see. And so there's 13 pieces in all. Out of 13 pieces, I like 3. 3 pieces. So I still have all of these I can resolve and I can work on. And that just makes you a better painter. The ones I did love were these, my smallest, my 10 by 10, and then my biggest, which is 30 by 40, I believe, and then this next to the bigger size. This one's okay. I didn't really resolve it completely, but that is why we do series work. It gets you, it frees you too. It frees you up because you also don't worry that you're not going to get a good painting, because more than not you are going to get something out of it. You'll learn a lot, and then you can take what you learned and resolve the others that are not resolved. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 7 here that I will work further on and try to resolve them. And I'll probably be able to do that with a few of them. You know, as artists, we think that we should just get in the studio and do a good painting and have it be a masterpiece. You guys, that rarely happens. I mean, it may happen to you once or twice, but it's not, it's unusual. So also, most of you know I'm in the Nick Wilton's CVP course right now too, and we are doing series work. And I have 3 going here that are from that course that I haven't even brought to anything yet. They're just in the first stages. So having even 2 sets of series work going is a good idea, because you get stumped. You're working on maybe these, you get stumped, you can move on to this. You get stumped here, you move back to these. It's a great way to learn what your likes and dislikes are, for 1, 2, and to get unstuck, learn what your likes and dislikes are, get out of your head, and be free. So for all those reasons, it's worth it. It's a practice now that I would not be without. And so I just encourage you guys, no matter what you're doing, to start with 3 maybe, and move on to 6, and then maybe 12, and work small at first, and then work your way up to the next size and the next size. Don't just jump right into a large painting. That's just suicidal. So anyway, another thing too is stick with a limited palette. For these, I stuck with my Indian yellow, white and black, and some gray. These 3, same thing. I have a magenta, an orange, white and black, and I used a little bit of a lavender that I think I mixed with white and the magenta. But anyway, sticking to limited palette is also very freeing, because you will not have to worry about your color. It's there. Those colors are there. So with these, with the yellow series, my Indian yellow, my black and my white and gray, all your values are there. You don't have to reach for another color. You just don't. So that's one less thing on your mind as you're working, which is really, really helpful. So I hope you guys are inspired today to get in your studios and do some series work. Thanks.